All right, I think we're live. Hello guys. Woo. Haven't seen each other for a while, have we? I'm just setting up the stream, so excuse me for a second. We're back in Cluj. I came back from Japan and decided why not stream, because we're gonna be a bit late with the video today, so might as well have some content out instead. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Is all well, or let me check the comments. Shit, we only have one person on. Oh hell, two. Hello Arnold Schwarzenegger, communist to Cluj. Hey, nice to see you all. So yeah, today we're gonna walk some other streets of Cluj, because well, we walked a bunch of other ones, the most popular ones. So we're gonna do some more popular but kind of not popular. You see, it's the same but different, but the same. So yeah, we're back in the center. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I just came back from Japan. You can see by the fit. And yeah, something gaming asked how was Japan. I'll be honest, it was Wakanda. Oh shit, sun is kind of in my eyes, so let's go down this street. So you guys can actually like see properly and not be blinded by the sun. No, but yeah, Japan was amazing, honestly. You know, like, it's become a meme at this point to kind of claim like how Japan is so advanced, but honestly it's great as a tourist to go and visit. Completely 180 from India. Unlike India, I haven't heard a horn being honked not one time, so that was pretty nice. Very orderly, clean, except for Osaka. Osaka's basically dirty as the Balkans, which I didn't expect, because everyone's like, oh, Japan's so orderly, so clean. And most of the cities were, like Tokyo was, Nara was, Kyoto as well. But then you go to Osaka and it's basically like how you see here. Just trash, basically cigarette butts all over the street. Really fun stuff. So yeah, if you see this is how Osaka was all throughout. So it was pretty cool, very lively. Tokyo was my favorite. I really loved it. Basically mega city. I think I stayed a total of like maybe 6 days in Tokyo, and that definitely wasn't enough. It is, you definitely need a shit ton more time to visit Tokyo. It's just that massive. But yeah, let's see. Hello from Bucharest, New Orleans. Hi. I thought I saw you on the streets a few days ago. I was mistaken. Well, probably. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't going out of my apartment for quite a couple of days. Maybe a little bit, but in the evening to visit some friends, because I was just staying home working and kind of decompressing from Japan. Because man, that plane flight, that was no joke. 16 hours basically. Well, it was 11 plus then 3 hours staying in China, and then another 3 hours to Japan. So not the easiest. And man, the Chinese airplane fucking sucked, dude. So I flew with Eastern China Airlines, which is like one of the few local Chinese airlines that flies directly from Europe to China, right? And you know, they're kind of luxurious, kind of, I mean, it was comfortable. Thing is, they barely have any media on the flight. You know, usually on intercontinental flights, I fly often to America or whatnot. Damn, the sun again. So I'll just put it like this so you're not blinded by the sun. So basically, when you travel intercontinental flights, it's very important that you have a bunch of like movies and TV shows to watch, and most airlines do. Like Turkish Airlines does, Lufthansa does, Qatar, Etihad Airways, all of them. However, there were basically more or less 7 English movies as a total on the Chinese airline, and a lot of them were basically just PG, just like the biggest slop you can imagine, because they wanted to make it safe for like, you know, not against CCP and whatnot. It was so bad. Then they had like some Chinese movies, maybe again another 7, and that was it. And those Chinese, again, basically propaganda of like, oh, look how honorable China is and that type of shit. It was just so bizarre, you know. Meanwhile, even when you flew with like, what was it? I think Oman Airways, yeah. So Muslim country, traditional, and they had Mad Max. They basically completely censored all the naked women, cut out some scenes, but they still had Mad Max, right? They didn't have that in China. So yeah, that was quite the experience. China's here, you're gonna lose your social credit score, dude. I know, dude. Oh yeah, and in what is it? Actually, I should go this way. Why not? It's kind of like the old route. Why not? We'll do that, and then we'll make another turn. And yeah, so oh shit, there's a lot more people. Oh yeah, another thing was like at the Chinese airport you cannot connect to the internet. So as you guys know, I use a couple of VPNs, which I've made quite apparent in my videos, right? Go check them out. And even with all the VPNs that I have, I couldn't connect through like to the internet and break the firewall. It was insane. The only website that was working was basically Kiwi Farms. That's it, because they're not hosted in the US. So unironically, you can go on one of the most toxic websites, can't connect to Google, can't connect to Instagram, can't connect to YouTube, anything. You can only go to Kiwi Farms. So that was quite fun. He's in the Hungarian province of Cluj. Nice, very nicely written. Hello from Hungarian province of Kazakhstan. Ah, hello, hello. So yeah, all in all, it was quite an interesting experience. Not my favorite of flights. Basically, I just had to read or sleep. Those are my two options. Couldn't consume slop, so you know, that's a thing. Have you been to Ju Valley? No. Did HN work? No, nothing that ends in .com, .net, no. Kiwi Farms only work because it ends in .hk, basically Hong Kong, so that's it. So I was like, hey, why don't I try this out, see where this takes me. Let's see, let's go this way. Why not? We haven't been this way. I want to know his viewers demographics are because I'm from Virginia in the US. Well, believe it or not, like 20% of my viewers are from the US. So then almost 10% from Romania, 5% from Serbia, 5% from Hungary. A jolly bunch, innit? Where are you? Oh yeah, basically kind of the center. I'm going towards one of the well, squares. Did you visit Osaka? Yeah, I visited Osaka. It was great. Oh man, it's loud. So the thing about Osaka is like there aren't a whole lot of things to see except for the castle. I didn't even get to see the castle because it was just like you go out shopping and you go eat. There's a lot of places to go out to, and that's what there is to it. And I actually met a Romanian viewer from there who lives now in Japan, so which is pretty cool. So if you're watching, dude, cheers to you. Welcome to Timisoara. I already go to Timisoara quite often, but never to stream. So yeah, I moved to Romania after 20 years of growing up in the West. I prefer it here. I mean, yeah, it's quite nice. Like Cluj has been developing quite a bit. So they've been restoring a lot of like the old buildings, a lot of the facades, building a lot of new buildings. So it's quite nice. Like the center has been almost completely revitalized. It's honestly great. So yeah. What are you? What do you mean, what am I? Human, man. How can you not see? Stop making his show into Romania versus Hungary. I like his videos. You're kind of new to the streams, I see. It's always like this. Welcome to the Sunday Balkan stream, man. I hope you enjoy and you can overlook the Hungary versus Romania stuff. So yeah, I don't know, like overall I like Japan. I mean, you can definitely see some really weird shit. I mean, not weird shit, but disgusting shit. Like a big thing was with like you know, adult content. They definitely do not have strict regulation regarding kids, which was really shocking. Like if you go into a hentai store, right, they'll literally have let's just say preteen girls on the covers, and it's really disgusting, just absolutely horrible. And you'll see like old men basically reading these you know, hentai mags just in broad daylight, no issue at all with basically preteens on them. Vile stuff. So yeah, after that I did not go into any of the adult stores anymore because I really got disgusted for the entire trip regarding those. So yeah, hello from Russia town looks pretty cute and calm. I mean, it's well, what is it, Transylvanian town doesn't get calmer than this. Dang, Cluj is more popular than Bucharest. I mean, it's fine. Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been coming to Cluj recently. Like, there's been a lot more migrant workers, I've noticed. Quite a bit. Like, a lot of Nepalese have started coming here. A lot of Indians as well. I've kind of noticed a couple of more Indian families moving into my neighborhood, which was interesting. Because like 2 years ago when I first started coming to Cluj, you know, there were very little migrants, but now basically a lot of them work in the food industry and deliver. I mean, most of them are now in the delivery. I haven't seen like a Romanian food deliverer, well, for like a year almost. So yeah, that's great. Thank you. I don't know. Wait, I should go which way? Shall I go towards the cathedral? Yeah, why not? I can go towards the cathedral. Which country is this? Isn't it obvious? Romania. Basically, because in Romanian, Baia Mare means big bathroom. So, I don't know about that one. Hello from Brazil. Is this city 17? I don't know, I guess, maybe, whatever. Well, you gotta integrate into the culture eventually, you know. I mean, we all know this was bound to happen at one point. So, are we really surprised? Okay, finally we can cross. But yeah. It's working. Ghetto act place. How is this ghetto? It's being renovated, dude. Like, this is like old Hungarian architecture. I forgot what name of it was. But you can see it's just being renovated, man. There you have like a court over there, another cathedral over there, big cathedral here, Orthodox one. You haven't seen shit yet. I mean, this is just renovations. This is Emil Boc at his greatest. You know, we all love Emil Boc. All my Cluj N-words love Emil Boc and the Boktar. Hello, do you plan to come to the Caucasus? Already was. You gotta get in with the lore. I mean, I'll make the video about the Caucasus eventually, but I see a lot of people have stopped caring about the travel videos, so, you know, kind of expected when you don't upload them for 8 months and more. But we'll get back into it slowly but surely. I got a couple of videos ready. One of them is basically gambling in the Balkans, which is a very fun topic relevant to all of us. Who knows, maybe we'll even see a betting house on this walk. Another one, I'm thinking about making like a video about Balkan weddings, you know, the experience, the absolute insanity of like going to a Balkan wedding and people shooting AKs and just having to stay up the entire night as a kid and then falling asleep on a couple of chairs, you know, that whole jalabaloo. Well, you go to Poland already was. Oh yeah, you have the stream on it in Poland. You haven't have the video yet, but you'll have the video too soon. Hello from Australia. Hello. So yeah, there you go. Nice cathedral. It's relatively new, basically built in 1918, I believe, when Romania finally got its independence and unified. So a headache after a Balkan wedding, I know, right? Alcoholism at its finest. Good afternoon, morning, night, whatever. It's all at once. It's one of those somewhere in the world. So plus one for the Balkan wedding. Yeah, I mean Balkan wedding. Yeah. Also, I was thinking Balkan universities, like university life, because there's a lot of fun stories on going to university. Basically, insane professors that basically fail you, even if you pass everything. You know, corruption, having to study bullshit you'll never use in your life. Antiquated socialist systems, you know, cafeteria food, all that lovely stuff. And also different types of students, especially the ones who go to the faculty of philosophy, everyone's favorite. So yeah, I was thinking of also doing that one. Also, there you go, look, that's the Romanian opera. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely majestic. And that's a court, so there you go, see, quite nice. Very pog. This way we'll head to the center and then we're gonna go in one of the side streets in the center. So yeah, that's what bribes are for. I mean, yeah, like basically any Balkan institution, if you have to engage with it, it has corruption. It has nepotism, it has some sort of corruption where you have to know someone to get like some sort of care or get some sort of thing from it. Like everyone has engaged it, I haven't engaged to it. It's just a way you survive through it. Not saying necessarily with university, but like healthcare, for example. Healthcare is a huge issue, you know, and if I didn't know, you know, some people in the system, I wouldn't have gotten sometimes the healthcare I needed. And that's the case for many. Basically, you need to know someone on the inside to get anywhere. Like in Romania, for example, there's this thing, very antiquated system, because like if you go to the doctor, like not a private hospital but a public one, it's very common for like old people, and well, not just old people, but you know, not Zoomers, let's just say not Zoomers, to give gifts to their doctors. So this will usually be like, you know, homemade brandy, homemade wine, maybe some sort of food or something. And you know, doctors still take it. Now it's more of as a gift, but back in communist days, people would do it because that's the way you ensure that you get proper care, that the doctor sees you. You would have to give them like some sort of tribute, even if you didn't. And there was this one story, because my friend's mom, I think, yeah, works in the hospital here in Cluj, and she once saw basically someone come with a goat to the hospital to give to the doctor. Now, granted, this person that came, they were from some rural village in bumfuck nowhere, and they came with like a live goat that was standing outside the hospital, which they planned to give to the doctors, so they would basically you know, treat them. So yeah, they were describing every post-Soviet country. I know, but it is what it is. Like in Romania, it's kind of gotten down, but people still give these gifts. And I know, like outside of Cluj, in the less developed parts, you know, you still got to do like the whole corruption thing. I mean, shit, when I lived in Belgrade, Novi Sad, I still had to do like the whole oh, I know, you know, one of my family members works in, you know, the hospital. Oh, I need to get like to see a specialist, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see one for a year, because, you know, they're full or whatever. They weren't, because somehow they'd always magically make, you know, some space. But it's just how the system works, and that's how you get around it. It sucks, but it is what it is, you know. Fuck nowhere. I mean, it kind of is, because the rest of Transylvania sort of isolated, right? So Cluj essentially acts as the capital of bumfuck nowhere. It's nice. It's quite nice. Here, I'll show you actually the street that they were renovating, the center. It looks quite nice. Man, my hair is just not cooperating today. And it's kind of hot. It's like over 20 something degrees, which we're already hitting summer temperatures. All the summer seats are out. Quite nice, isn't it? But yeah, this street, very nicely renovated, very pog, very cool. So yeah, my doctor was literally telling me about how bad the bribery is in the country, while literally accepting the gifts I'm supposed to bring her. I mean, yeah, that's how it works. It sucks, but there's not much you can do about it, because like, here's the thing, doctors don't earn much. I know that's a crazy thing to say. Like, to the average Balkaner compared to their average salary, okay, they earn quite a bit, but in a grand scheme of things, that's not a lot. Now, I have a family member who works, who's been in the medical industry for years, and years, decades. She even retired, right? And here's the thing, like, she had tenure. She basically had to work 3 jobs: at the public hospital, at a private hospital, and at a university as a professor, basically University of Medicine. And the issue was, at the public hospital, she was only getting a salary of 1,000 euros, which is fucking nothing compared to, you know, what a doctor should make. So to actually have a good salary, she basically had to work, you know, 3 jobs. And at the public hospital, she still was like overworked, basically having to do what's it called, not be in charge, but do night shift, like 24-hour shifts that they have to do very often, because they had a lack of manpower. Also, thank you for cross-dressing. Thank you very much. Here, I'll give you a like, and that's getting a heart. Thank you very much also for the donation. Goddamn, doctors are overrated. I mean, I don't think so. I wouldn't agree with that, my guy. I would not agree with that. So yeah, Are there lots of dogs and cats in Romania? No, not really. Like, here's the thing, Romania's middle class is still quite new. Before then, like, you really couldn't have a dog, so having a dog like in a city is still quite new, and a lot of landlords don't even allow it. So the only people that have dogs are usually the ones that bought their own apartments, or, you know, pay exorbitant amounts. So really rich people, well, not really rich, but like IT workers maybe, or, you know, expats. But regular folk, it's not really as huge of a thing as like other parts of Europe, like in Hungary or in Serbia even. Yeah, there you go, big cathedral, St. Mihan. So dude, 1,000 euros a month in Romania is really good, my man. I mean, yeah, it's good, but think of it as a doctor. Like, you have to go through years and years of university. Wait, let me just fix my hair, because I look kind of crooked, man. I know, very narcissistic, innit? But oh man, am I looking presentable now? Yeah, good. Hitler particles, hell yeah. We're getting to Hyperborea with this haircut. Thank you so much for the donation, Tyrant Solo. This guy, always, every single video, he is the first comment. Love the support, man. Which country is more beautiful in your opinion, Greece or Serbia? Oh, Greece. Like, here's the thing, right? Serbia would be great. It would be beautiful. It has beautiful local architecture. The problem is it just got whitewashed by communism. Greece at least rebuilt what was destroyed during the war, like the ancient stuff and, you know, traditional architecture, and it's built kind of nice, you know, apartments. Meanwhile in Serbia they just went with the commie blocks, which in a lot of cases look like shit. The only coolest one are in Belgrade, I'll give you that. Belgrade has some pretty dope ones. Oh shit, not regular. Thank you so much for the got his meds again. Of course, the Romanian-Hungarian pit fight, gotta love it. And Greece also has, you know, beaches, it has great mountains. Serbia also has great mountains. Don't get me wrong, the nature in Serbia is majestic, really, especially in eastern Serbia. But overall, I have to say Greece. Like, it's kind of in an unfair way, so. With visiting as virtual nomad, oh, my thing is in Hungarian, so I was like, oh shit, he's in the message in Hungarian? No. But yeah, welcome, thank you for the donation. The voices in my head, so I'm not schizophrenic. Thank you again for becoming a member. So yeah. What's your opinion on Timișoara as a city, and especially compared to Cluj? I mean, Timișoara is fine. I think it's just mid. It has a lovely center, but I wouldn't want to live there. Like, it's okay. There's a big rivalry between Cluj and Timișoara, but overall, Cluj just has more potential, more life. Timișoara is also a big student town, but it's in Banat, and we automatically all hate Banat, so fuck you. Fuck you if you live in Banat. I never want to see any of my countrymen again. Why do you think I moved to Cluj? So I wouldn't have to see you motherfuckers ever. I'm kidding. But yeah. Do you still have your wallet on you? Of course not. I leave it at home when I go walking in Romania. I'm not dumb. I think I moved here yesterday? No. It's proper manners. Shit, I just heard someone speaking French. My day is ruined. God. Let's see. Are people here passive aggressive? Where? In Romania? No. Romanians are very friendly. Like, they're the friendliest of Eastern Europeans. Like, I've noticed in Europe, man, okay, sun's also, again, not cooperating. We're looking good. Kind of, I'll just put it like this. You guys can hear me like this. So, I've noticed in Eastern Europe, people are, Europe in general, people are quite unfriendly to strangers. Like, it's hard to make friends. In Romania, even despite my, you know, niche micro celebrity status, if I go to a bar, it's very easy to like start conversation with someone. Someone's gonna start a conversation with you. If you go to a nightclub, someone's gonna start talking to you. Meanwhile, in the rest of Europe, that's not so much the case. It's not as common, I would say. Not that it's not the case. So in Romania, people are much more approachable, and it's much easier to like just meet people and start talking. So yeah, I'm from Banat. I'm sorry, Alexandra. Me and you, horrible fates we had to share. So yeah. Oh, Romania, I thought you in Serbia. How the hell? I mean, I would love if this was in Serbia, but no, not even. But yeah, this all, like this entire street, basically renovated, newly made. This used to be basically a car street. Now it's just pedestrianized, and it's great. They're expanding the center. It's looking even better and better. So here, let's which way shall we go? Let's go see the Pristina. Let's go see the Pristina library. Why don't we do that? The ugly library. Everyone loves the ugly library. Common Southern mindset, I guess. I mean, yeah, like Southern hospitality, I guess you could call it. You going drinking? Nah, not this time. Kinda had to cut down with the alcohol. Too much. Americans avoiding all Balkan countries. What do you mean, Americans avoiding all Balkan countries? Hi from Croatia. Hello, hello. Hello. Greetings from the USA. Hello, hello. But yeah, that sounds about right. What's so bad about Banat? Charlene's my guy. Go visit Banat and then ask me again that question. Okay? Anyone who's been to Banat, anyone who's lived in Banat knows why it sucks. I don't even have to describe. It's basically Mordor. It's the seventh circle of hell. No, I mean, the thing about it is, like, it's not bad. It's just provincial. Like, the prospects of life, you don't have a lot of options to do. You don't have a lot of options on what you're gonna do. You kind of meet the same old people, and they all kind of end up in dead-end jobs usually, unless you're like tied to the political party. You can't drink the water. There's fuck all to do, you know, basically. Couple of places to go out in. That's it. Drugs are prevalent. Like drug addiction is a huge thing. A lot of my friends from my hometown basically ended up being druggies. The other ones that didn't, they moved out. So basically, like, the old towns are dying. Well, not the old towns, but the small towns are dying. It's filled with old people, and there's just no prospect, no future, and it's just really depressing at this point. So, you know, it's the thing all over Banat. Like in Timisoara, okay, it's different because it's a big city, but any other city, either on the Serbian or Romanian side, it's a similar situation, and it just sucks, you know. Drugs are bad. I mean, yeah, like, here's the thing, drugs bad, right? But there's a difference between recreationally using and being basically a junkie. And these people aren't, you know, like the guys at Wall Street who just do it to keep doing work, you know, and they can function. No, I'm talking about, like, it overtakes their lives. Basically addiction. Like, you know how people make fun of the US for, like, fentanyl use and meth heads? Like, it's not as bad in Europe, but it definitely takes over the youth because there's fuck all to do. There you go. Here's, like, university. Pretty nice, eh? Also pedestrianized this street. So yeah, the future is the youngs. Reminds me of Lovech. Sad reality. I mean, yeah, it sucks. What a beautiful day here in Cluj. Unfortunately, I'm a student at UTCN, so I have to stay inside. Drugs good. Where the fuck is Sredny? What's Sredny? Stay sober, people. I mean, yeah, like, at the same time, I kind of understand why it happens in Banat and, like, these rural areas, because if you go anywhere else, like more rural Serbia, more rural Romania, anywhere, you know, like, a lot of young people delve into drugs because there's fuck all to do. You know, if you live in a small town of like 30,000 people, everyone knows each other. There's not, you know, you can't go into an interesting job, basically work for a miserable salary. Like, the only thing that you're gonna do is basically get high, so you pretend you're somewhere else. And it's a sad reality that is very prevalent in these places, and it makes me really depressed when I have to go back. So, not my favorite thing. Do you think that if the towns and cities were prettier, Banat would be better? I mean, not as a consequence of innovation. I think here's the thing, like, if the towns were prettier, that would mean that there's being investments made, that there's, like, actual subsidies going, that, you know, people are investing, the government is actually doing something, and with that, it wouldn't just be prettier, there would also be more things to do. You know, the library, by the way, that looks like the Pristina. So yeah, quick before I continue this conversation, right? Go up library and this one, same, literally copy paste, almost. I know, amazing, isn't it? Like, it wouldn't be because the cities were prettier they would be better. They would be prettier because there's more investments, and therefore it would be better. So, like, I don't know. Like, it's easy to say, oh, if we just do this, you know, things would be better. If it was that simple, I think it would be already done. So, you know, I really don't know what's the solution to it. My friends from school moved to Germany or Austria, 0 left. Yeah, I move where there's like prospect. Go to Germany even if it's boring, but you're still gonna get a much better salary, right? Than if you stay in, you know, your home country. So I get it. What is that? The Sagrada Familia? I don't know. It's only lagging for me. Well, I can't really help that. So yeah. The library in Pristina is totally ruined with graffiti. It looks horrible close up. Well, there you go. This one's doing much better. So Cluj 1, Pristina 0. Get fucked. Okay, let's go back. Let's go like to the other side. Have you been to Untold? No, I've been to Electro Castle. I'm not a big festival guy. I don't really get it. It's not. I mean, I listen to anyone else, but like, oh, I love music. You know, top comes up. Out. That is my brain on drill. Low net slow. Oh yeah. Shit. I don't know what's up with that. Let's go to the center. You watch Eurovision this year? No. It looks like shit. I didn't really care about any of the songs, and I don't know. Eurovision just isn't fun anymore. They make it all in like English, except for a few countries, a few nationalist countries that always do their own language. It's not fun. It all sounds the same now. It's like there's no uniqueness. If I want to listen to pop music, I'll just put on some Taylor Swift or some bullshit. I don't need to watch Eurovision where they just make the songs that all sound the same. They don't lack national character. It's just become stupid. And then they also push like politics. Like here's the thing. I don't care if it's you know, political or whatever. Hello. Hi.
Hello, I'm
nice to meet you.
My name is Theodor.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hello,
how are you doing?
How are you?
Good. I'm just streaming a bit.
Heard you came from Japan.
Yeah.
How was your trip?
Very nice, very nice.
I just came, I saw the stream and I came around just to say hi.
Nice.
And, can we take a picture?
Yeah, of course, yeah. We can take a picture.
Thank you.
Well, nothing. Have a good rest of your day, man.
I'm gonna go home.
Okay, see you. Yeah. But yeah, wait, chat. We gotta look where we're back. The toilet. Oh, yes. Where was I even? Oh yeah. Like, here's the thing. Even with them like saying some political message, I don't even care if it's right or left. I just hate having politics shoved down my throat when, you know, I'm not watching for politics. I'm watching for entertainment. You know, it's unnecessary, and I really hate that they're doing this more and more. And it doesn't matter from what side it comes. I don't want to do it. If I want to watch political content, I'll watch political content. I don't want to turn on the TV for like a music competition and then to have like some bullshit political message thrown at me, even if it's not bullshit, right? I'm just saying, you know, like I don't want politics in my media. if my media is not political, you know, simple as. Selfie friends. I saw his cheeks turned red. Nice day in Hungary, as always. Yeah. Bro came just take a picture. You listen to Blade? Absolutely not. I don't get the meme. I don't think Blade's good. I don't think the meme is funny. I know I'm sounding like such a boomer right now, but who cares? What is your opinion on Slovakia's prime minister getting shot? Oh wow, I didn't even know I was reading that. Okay. I mean, shooting people bad, you know. Do I gotta say anything more? I mean, yeah, I get it. I don't agree with his politics, but I don't think the man should die because of it. It's also funny because the guy who shot him, right, 7 years old, started an organization for peace. And then he goes and tries and kills someone. I mean, I don't want to stay based, but definitely up there. Would you have been okay if you want to hang out for the rest of the stream? Listen, I'm fine with meeting people, but you know, please don't be self-invited to kind of like come and stream with me. You know, it's kind of rude. But yeah, have you watched any anime at the cinema in the past 2 years? More like 9 movies? Nah, I haven't watched any anime in a while. Like, the only thing I'm watching is basically Naruto, just because to practice my Hungarian at this point. That's it. Not really doing it for other things. Tried watching One Piece, thought it was just a pile of shit. I'm sorry any One Piece fans, but it's bad. I'll be honest, it's bad. I tried watching, I tried giving it like 20 episodes, could not get into it. Not one bit. I don't get it. Like, the story just seems over the top. the characters seem like so what's the word, stereotypically anime. The plot line is very predictable, and I don't know, I just don't like it. And I'll show you watch the Boondocks. Oh, of course, the Boondocks is great. Man, listen, the Boondocks is one of the best animes out there. And it's great. Naruto is foremost Hungarian patriot. But yeah, I'm sure an anime don't like us. Vishal introduced me to Sandu Chorba, so thanks for that, you're welcome. Greatest Romanian artist there ever was. Or just provoked the war. I mean, what, like, for saying One Piece sucks? I don't think that's that of a controversial opinion. I think a lot of anime, like most anime watchers, don't like One Piece. They're just like this huge normie group of anime lovers who are like, oh, One Piece is the best shonen. You know, like, okay, dude, if you want to be retarded, that's your option, but I don't, so enjoy your crap anime. Like, your wife who's trash, you know, that's the that's all I can say. I don't even know why I'm talking about One Piece so much. One Piece is crap. It is it's horrible. Like, here's the thing, a lot of the other shonen anime shit as well. Naruto can be also dog shit. Sometimes I even question, oh, why didn't I just watch something else? And then I remind myself there's not a whole lot of anime dubs, so it's either Naruto or it's either like Yu Yu Hakusho, and I hate, you know, like old anime because it's even more, you know, perverted and even more, you know, like stereotypical. So Naruto it is. Like, the filler just is horrible. It's also predictable, and the characters, like the female characters, absolutely horrible. Just, you know, they exist. That's it. Like, no one likes Sakura. Hinata, dude, if I saw Hinata in real life, I'd slap her, you know, because it's just so annoying, that like high-pitched voice and kind of like being ooh, horrible. Just cannot stand it. But, you know, not a whole lot of options. Where are some hidden cool places in Romania? Here, everything's hidden and cool in Romania, you know, no one comes really to Romania. There you go, enjoy, hidden cool. What part of Romania are you in? Cluj, Transylvania. You know, I'm sorry you don't see Dracula, so it's not that obvious, but there you go. Here, we can walk. I don't know, let's go this way, let's go to the wall. Who knows where we're going. Hinata sucks, she does. I love your channel because for the tolerate each other. Of course, that's how you gotta do it. There you go. We're walking around, see hidden graffiti. You know, on the other main streets, you don't see graffiti. Here, this is where people come to write poetic messages. There's one very... Wait, let me actually find that one graffiti. The one fun graffiti. What race has the best nationalities? What the fuck, Tyrant Solo? Thank you for the money. What's that? Audi? What kind of money is that? Australian dinar? Australian dinar? No, Australian dollar, not dinar. I'm retarded. And whenever I see D, I just, oh, dinar. Because the Middle East has brainwashed me at this point to associate, you know, D with Middle Eastern money. Amazing. Cefere or Cluj, Cluj. Cefere, of course, Cluj sucks. Listen, here I'll tell you why. Man, I hate when cars don't just go. Okay, I'll tell you why. So, I know everyone's like, oh, Cefere, they're traders, blah, blah, blah. Cefere can win without government help. You know, Cluj gets tons and tons of subsidies, still can't win a game, even if their life depends on it. Can't make it into like a big competition. So by default, Cefere is better. There's no debate, it's just straight up facts. If you don't agree with me, well, you know, you have the option to be wrong. I can't help you with that. But yeah, here you go, lovely political graffiti. There you go, you know. We have some Nazi Nazi graffiti, of course. And then we have Putin, you know, fuck Putin. Lovely stuff, you know. Peak. Now that's the hit in Romania. The media doesn't want you to know. You know, it's great. Shit, we should cross somewhere. Fuck it, I'll just go over there and cross, like, yeah. Croatian dinar supremacy. Hell yeah, Croatian dinar. We need to bring back the dinar in Croatia. That's the real thing. So yeah. Have you been to a Romanian ultra? No. I mean, I've been to one CFR game. That's about it. You know, it's not my. I don't really enjoy watching a bunch of sweaty men kicking balls. You know, not the most heterosexual thing out there if you think about it. You know, no hate to whoever does, but I prefer not to watch sweaty men kicking balls. But that's just my opinion. Have you been to? Oh wait, driving in Jordan is insane. I mean, yeah, but you know, this is Romania. It's I don't know what it has to do with Jordan. I know I uploaded a video, but you know, this is Romania. All my friends hate Putin. I wish I could say the same. But all my friends hate him too, but unfortunately that's not the case. Where is Cluj? And again, you're gonna get shot, bro. Shot for what? For saying one piece of trash in CFR? Hell yeah, I'll die for my beliefs. Okay, let's see. Do you like go over there? Can I just? Yeah, fuck it. I'll be a faggot and just do this. Okay, we're good. So yeah, are you gonna appear on Podcast Incubator? And what the hell is that? I have no idea. Favorite European city? I don't know. I used to like Budapest a lot, but it went down the hole recently, so not my favorite anymore. It's become like a huge you know, it's just become a huge tourist containment zone. That's it. It used to be for the locals, but the locals got priced out, and it's all just made for tourists at this point, unless you go to like some grunge places, which I don't really like. I don't like the underground scene, like just anywhere. I think it's quite lame. Like, oh, let me just put a bunch of graffiti on my bathroom wall. Ooh, we listen to like heavy metal, we listen to, you know, underground music of this unknown band. I think it just sucks. I hate the aesthetic. And I mean, those are like the only cheap places in you know, Budapest. So I don't know, I just don't like the city anymore. I used to love it. It used to be my favorite, but I don't know. Right now I like Cluj, because Cluj has, like, it's not grand, but it retained a lot of nice architecture, and also retained a lot of you know, businesses run by locals for the locals. It's not, you know, you have like the tourist bullshit as well, like any other place, right? But it's not like, you know, it just revolves on pleasing a tourist. They have like gimmick bars, they have like things, you know, for the regular folk who just want to go out and have, you know, enjoy their city and not have to go on like the outskirts to find something that's affordable. Like, you can still go in the center, and the prices, although higher, they're still more affordable, dude. It's not like, oh, you go to Budapest center and it's all for the tourists. Like, it's not a Hungarian price to pay 15 euros for a meal, right? Like in Cluj, you still go into the center, and if you want to pay for like a meal at a restaurant, it can be between 6 to 8 euros, more on the 8 euros side, but you still get to eat quite well for 8 euros. And it's not like they're overcharging ridiculous amounts, double for, you know, like a basic dish, which is the case in a lot of major European cities now, because, you know, they just can't do that. So whatever. Have you been in other Romanian cities? I mean, yeah, I made like a bunch of videos in Romania and whatnot, dude. You gotta get with the time. You can't ask these stupid questions, man. You gotta know the lore. If you don't know the lore, may God be with you then. Does he read comments? I'm reading them right now. What do you mean? And the prices are brought up by French students. I mean, yeah, like, okay, here's the thing. Like, Cluj is the majority student town, and there is, oh shit, did we get a donation? Hell yeah, Jesus. I like your cool shirt and how confident you are in your heterosexuality with it. Have a late on me, King. Ah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, we're heterosexual. What do you mean? This is like the shit they wear in Japan. Amazing stuff. So, no, what was I talking about? Yeah, so the French students. okay, Cluj, student town, right? But there's a lot of students, of course, because it's a student town. Why wouldn't I say that? But the issue is, like, they outprice people. So they come from, like, you know, countries such as France, Germany, a lot of them from France, because they come here to study medicine, because they don't want to pay French prices. So they come and, like, pay Romanian prices because it's cheaper and, you know, they can actually get in. But then, you know, they occupy a lot of stuff and then they pay for stuff that's more expensive.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry for the stream sniper.
no problem.
So the other guy.
Oh yeah, so you want to go? Nice to meet you, man. What's your name?
Kund.
Kund?
Kund, I'm Hungarian.
Oh, nice to meet you.
And I just want to make a small correction.
Okay.
So there's this church right next to the university.
Yeah.
You said in another stream that it's a Greek Catholic church.
No.
It's Roman Catholic.
Roman Catholic, okay, my bad.
But
Yeah.
it is the church of the people, because there are masses in Romanian, in English, in French, in Italian,
Oh,
and
really?
in German, yes.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
The priest is a really nice guy and he learned English and French just
Oh,
so
awesome,
that he can
awesome.
hold message.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. Nice to meet
Can I
you
make
again.
a selfie?
Yeah, of course, of course. Go ahead. Yeah. Let's go on.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you, so take care, man.
Servus.
See ya. But yeah, nice guy, nice guy. But yeah, so French students ruin everything, like any other international students. Good correction. Yeah. See, I'll take the L of that one. Corrected me. Let's go. Good shit. Where's Cluj? God only knows. Okay, let's cross. Ooh, wee. I like how everyone's just doing it because fuck going on a pedestrian crossing. No, this is one thing. Okay, another thing that really annoys me about Cluj. See, long street, lots of people on it. There's barely any pedestrian crossing. There's one over there and there's like one all the way over there. I mean, I get it, it's gonna disturb like the flow of traffic, but man, it would be useful. So yeah, let's go. India and there's Balkan. We're in the India. That's coming. Don't worry. Oh shit. I with Serbian and some Hungarian roots. How do you feel any real no bullshit hate for it? I know people are very chill, but I'm just curious. Thank you for the donation, man. So that's a good question, actually. So the thing is, you know, the whole Romanians versus Hungarians thing, it's very played up. I have absolutely no issues. I come here as a Hungarian, I identify as Hungarian, and I'm here via, you know, my Hungarian passport. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to live without like some bullshit visa. There really isn't any issues about it. Hungarians and Romanians live basically in harmony. It is completely fine. People have no issues. You know, most people here speak Romanian, even the Hungarians, so it's not like the whole meme all Hungarians don't want to learn Romanian. It only happens in like the rural areas because they don't have that contact, but there really doesn't exist any tension. Like, it's completely fine. There are also Hungarian schools here where people can study in Hungarian. It's I never had any hate towards me. Actually, that's a lie. Now this is like a complete thing that came out. One time I went to like a bar and literally met like a IRL neo-Nazi, basically like actual fascist wearing, you know, Don Martens and all that, who was wearing a Trianon shirt. And you know, at first, you know, I was there with my fiance and we thought, haha, you know, Trianon shirt, funny. So we like talked to him. Turns out the guy was like actual far right, you know, fuck the Hungarians, full on, you know, Romanian nationalist. Ionescu was right, Jews run the world, that type of shit, you know. And he was like showing my fiance some photoshops he did of, you know, basically US politicians but looking as Jews. All in all, we basically ran out of that place. If you're interested in why that happened in Cluj, save. I know, not really a big surprise, but yeah. So, but I mean, that's doesn't often in the name, but no, never have I felt like nor have I seen that, you know, Hungarians have done so. Have both Romanian and Hungarian friends here. no one has really ever said anything about it. So yeah, been a year since I became a member. Hey, thank you so much, Khan. Also had like super chat I didn't read. You missed my last one, but go to Moldova. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 2 super chats. Sorry for not seeing it. But yeah, are you gonna collaborate with Peter? Why not? If we somehow meet each other, why not? I would love to. Nice koshulya. Thank you. I know you gotta respect the dip. Well, the drip, not the dip. You gotta respect the dip. So yeah, sermon sounds much softer. Oh, okay. Moldova bros, avenge me. Everyday Magyar food, of course. As Romania, I think Hungarians are great also. What are your thoughts on Bucharest? I mean, Bucharest, like, here's the thing. Ugly, but very fun. Like, it's an ugly city. There's no going about it. The communists absolutely ruined it. Thanks, Ceausescu. But it has great nightlife. It has great places to go out to. Very friendly people. Loads of things to do. From the dining to like the partying to the clubbing to just, you know, bar hopping. There's always something going on in Bucharest. So I wholeheartedly recommend going there. Like, you're not going to be impressed with, you know, the buildings. Maybe you'll find some, because there are actually some really nice old ones that are left. Man, where did I even get to? Okay, here. Let's go to the park. Why not? We can go to the park. That'll be a fun place to hang out. Yeah, see how calm it is? Oh shit. Is that an Ethiopian flag? No way, what is it? Oh, holy shit. No, there's an Ethiopian consulate. Wow. Wow. Did not expect that in my wildest dreams. Cluj has an Ethiopian consulate. We live in a society, we truly do. How many people transition gender there? I really wouldn't know, man. I don't know why you're asking me. I really wouldn't know. This might be professional, so if you don't want to tell, then just don't, as it can lead to losing your subscribers. But what are your prefer politically conservative, liberal, progressive? I have no idea what you asked, but if you're asking, I am centrist, as it comes, militant centrist. Centrists will rise again. You know, that type of stuff. And I really don't care about like any great political ideology. I just care about, you know, good policies. You know, I'm not gonna be on one side just because, you know, I subscribe to it. If like either side has, you know, policies I like, okay, sure, I'll subscribe to that. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I gotta stick to my guns. You know, I'm sorry if that's not an exciting answer. I really just, you know, don't care about the whole culture war or anything. You know, I'm like, I'm your swing voter. I'm the guy who ruins your chances of your state going blue or red, depending on how I feel that day. Like, Trump won because I decided to vote that year for Trump. Biden won this, well, last time because I decided to vote. Who I'm gonna vote this year? We'll see how I wake up and feel that day. I don't know. Shit, I have no idea where I am, but okay. Ooh, look, statues. So yeah. No. At the end of the day, I'm just not gonna vote for our. That's my stance. That's it. So yeah. Which Balkan Islam language did I learn, and how do I learn one? Serbian, of course. I mean, it doesn't matter. You learn, if you learn either Croatian, Bosnian, or Serbian, or even Montenegrin, you know that's not a language, but you know, whatever. You can understand basically anyone else in Yugoslavia. They're all basically the same language, so it really doesn't matter. Just which dialect do you prefer? Which do you think is prettier? How do you learn it? Buy a textbook. I'm making a video on it actually. So, you know, basically buy a textbook and just study 1 hour a day. That's it. That's all there is to it. Thoughts about my hood? I come from Brasov. Brasov, great city, love it. Although it's kind of dead. It's great. I mean, it's made for tourists, but it's like a cheap city made for tourists. I know, like the local Brashovians would be like, no, it's quite expensive. What are you talking about? No, I mean, okay, I get it. You know, you're not living in Cluj, so you kind of have normal prices. So for you, you know, that's expensive. But for me, who has to, you know, live, breathe, and shit here, going to Brasov, you know, world difference between Cluj and Brasov regarding price. So I like it. Very nice. Bucharest versus Belgrade versus Sofia. Sofia doesn't have shit. I'm sorry. Listen, I've been to Sofia maybe 3 days, probably not enough, but I thought it was mid. I thought it was whatever. There's a lot of really nice old ruins. Oh, the sun's coming in my eyes. Okay, so there's a lot of nice old ruins, a lot of like old cool shit, but it seems like it doesn't have a soul. Like again, it's like the biggest Bulgarian city, so it's the most important, and it's probably like the biggest nightlife in Bulgaria, which probably isn't like a huge flex, right? But it's kind of mid. I'm sorry Bulgaria bros, it's nothing personal, it's just I didn't like Sofia that much. But Bucharest, so I would say Bucharest number 2. Great thing, really going out, cheaper than Belgrade, but Belgrade has the best nightlife. So because of like the what's it called, because of like the culture, the spirit, Belgrade hands down. Although Belgrade is being priced out because of like the Russians and the Turks who are immigrating, both of them. Now you can't even hear Serbian in the basically in the center. I should somehow want to get over there, but they're doing construction. Goddamn. Or which way shall I go? Maybe I'll just go over there. Actually, I'll just go straight. Fuck it. No, so like there's actually a big problem because Serbia accepted a lot of Russian refugees, basically, and now surprise surprise, Russians aren't integrating, they aren't learning the local language, and they're opening up like businesses in Belgrade which don't even have like menus in Serbian. They'll have it in Russian and in English, from what my friends say, and a lot of like the locals are becoming ever more so unsatisfied with just the Russian attitude of like, oh, we accepted you, kind of like save your asses, of not having to go to the, you know, war machine in Ukraine, and you can't even learn, you know, a fellow brotherly Slavic language. Like, at least you can offer, you know, a translated Google Translate menu in Serbian. So yeah, I mean, that's what's going on in Belgrade. Very fun as always. I don't know. I mean, now I often take my friends to Belgrade because, you know, I come here and oh, where do you come from? I'm from Serbia, and they're like, oh, let's go to Serbia. Sometimes I'm like, fine, sure, we can come next time. I'm going, and we go, and we always go to Belgrade, like quite a lot. We go over there, and every single time we go, it's more and more expensive. And you know, the people I know in Belgrade, they're also bitching about like the prices, and they're all like kind of cursing both the Russians and Ukrainians for coming and going to war because now they can't have a place to live in Belgrade anymore. So, you know, it's not fun for them. The fuckers call up soon. Roman mentioned in the video that he disturbed your bank account. Did you ever cover said account? No, I didn't. So yeah, I mean, basically it's stupid. Either way, the bank I was with, OTP, they're being bought out, or they're shutting down. I don't know, there's something going on with them, so I don't care. They had come in. The other thing was, I loaned them a bit of money, basically, to, you know, file an application for his visa. That was it. And, you know, I told him, yeah, just send it to my Romanian account, because I sent it to him from my Serbian account. Like, I paid for it because my account was in Serbia, so I just, you know, paid for it, and I said, yeah, just send it to my Serbian account because that's, you know, to my Romanian account because that's the account I use. I didn't use the Serbian account in Romania, duh. And it was like, I forgot how much it was. I think it was like, it was something fucking stupid. It was like, I don't even remember at this point. Like, it was some sum of money that, you know, they freaked out, basically completely shut down my account, even though I sent them like the explanation, sent them like the documentation. They're like, no, this is breaching sanctions. I'm like, dude, I gave the guy, you know, money, loaned my friend. It didn't all like, to a Russian oligarch, you know, like, they didn't give me an explanation. I asked, oh, why am I being shut down? Nothing else. Oh, you just breached the terms of, you know, terms and conditions of having an account here. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I just went to open up a bank account in another bank where they're charging me quite a bit more, but whatever. You know, at least they're not OTP, so yeah, fuck OTP. For the compliments for the shirt. But yeah, have you visited Skopje there yesterday? It was great. No, never been to. Balkan country. I don't know, why not? Man. See, this used to be like the Cluj canals, but they went completely dry. Global warming, man. We're all gonna die. Cluj first. I know, like everyone in Timisoara is celebrating. Hell yeah, Cluj first, Cluj first. I ain't coming, bro. That's okay. You coming? Where am I coming? What the fuck are you guys arguing about? Do you think that Romania and Moldova unifying would be a good idea? Nah. Moldova, not that rich. Romania already struggling with money. I mean, it's doing pretty alright, let's not lie. But Moldova is just, it's such a shithole. It isn't a shithole, but it's a shithole state. And Romania would have to pour in basically a shit ton of money in black coal to pull it out. And I don't think a lot of Romanian citizens would be happy that all of the state finances are going to Moldova to basically put them on par on the current Romanian level. So that's why I don't think it would be a good idea. If, you know, it was right after, you know, communism fell, no brainer, unify. But, you know, Romania and Moldova, two different worlds at this point. Are you Romani? I don't know. Mayhaps. I don't know. Whatever you want me to be, bro. People on the street are looking at you. They have no idea the most famous Balkan lad is passing by them. I know, right? What normies? What normos, right? They don't even know. It's like that. I mean, they don't even know I have 277,000 subscribers. They don't even know. Like, just statistically at the back of the room. Moldova slander detected. I mean, what's the slander about? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for saying, oh, Moldova is undeveloped? Romania wouldn't want to pay billions and billions and billions must pay for unification. You know, I don't think anyone would want that. I don't think so. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, I'm just arguing no reason. I mean, such is life. We already have regional disparity inside Romania. Moldova would be too much. I know that's what I'm saying. And no one would want, you know, to have like another mouth to feed, so to say, basically. You know, Bucharest is already more than enough. Let's be real. No, but I mean, you know, it's wild. Bucharest has like a GDP larger than the entirety of Serbia. You know, like, I don't even know how Serbia isn't blackpilled at this point. It's just over, guys. It's over, Serbia bros. Are you streaming on Twitch? No, I mean, why would I stream on Twitch? I would have to like set up my entire operation over again, and then I would have to deal with like Twitch's bullshit. Plus, I mean, my audience is here. Why would I stream on Twitch? Skopje versus Sofia. Oh, Skopje hands down. Listen, Skopje is so bad that it's good. They literally have like, oh shit. Whoa, you gotta look both ways when crossing the street so you not get killed by a bus. I don't want to go to Nisika yet. No, but like, okay, where was I? Skopje. It's so good that it's so bad that it's good, right? Like, they have a statue on every corner. They try and emulate like the ancient Greek aesthetic, despite looking like, you know, completely new. So it comes off as completely kitsch, and it looks like it's a city built by a Russian oligarch. And it's so beautiful that, you know, great. Then they have like a little Muslim part, which is like this Ottoman old town where all the Albanians live, where, you know, not Greeks, but Macedonians will say, oh, it's dangerous, don't go there. Meanwhile, it's completely fine. They just, you know, are like, oh, the Albanians are there, the mafia, you know, that type of stuff. Like, it's just such a meme city. You know, I would recommend everyone goes to Skopje at least once. You'll have a great time. Absolutely, just like such a shit show. Oh shit, another donation, man. Are you planning to buy a property now that you are getting married? Also, thank you for all the help you are doing promoting this place, dude. Honestly, T-Guy from Brasov, top 20 city on TripAdvisor in the world. Thank you again, man, for the donation. You're really spoiling me, man. Thank you again so much. I mean, yes, so I am looking to buy like property in Cluj. I would like to. But the thing is, it costs a lot of money, man. You know, I'm still just setting up like my bank accounts and like all my finances from YouTube, and it's gonna take some time before I can even apply for a loan or anything. But at this point, like in Cluj, it is the same to pay a mortgage or to rent. There's no difference. So it's much smarter to like pay a mortgage. At least then you're gonna have a house. Meanwhile, if you're just renting, then you're just like paying into a black hole. So I'm looking to it, but I don't think it's gonna happen until like a couple of years, until I can like save up money and you know, actually the bank can see that they can trust me, that I'm like bringing in enough money to like pay for, you know, a place to live. But yeah, thank you again so much, man. Love ahead content, thanks for sharing. Oh, love the content, damn. Thoughts on the Usyk fight becoming the undisputed heavyweight champ? Thank you for the donation, but I have no idea about the UFC, if that's what you're talking about. So if I did, I'd comment, but I really don't know. You should ask Gatu, he's the fighting guy. Here we are, back where we started, back at square one. This time we can just go down over there, or actually, wait. I think I have a better idea which way to go, or maybe not. Tirana, yeah, your name. Tirana's like, well, listen, this is me being like less Serb, shitting on Tirana. It's ugly, there isn't much to do. I mean, I've been there for a couple days and I was like, whatever, it's mid. It seems, it's like kind of, I don't know. It has a new middle class, so it struggles in the same way, like for example, Chisinau does, where either you're super rich or you're like not rich enough to basically go to like places. So there's like a whole lot of shops and whatnot, not shops, but like cafes and clubs or bars, better say bars, for the middle class. That's how I see it. So it's like all right, I guess, but I didn't find it very interesting. And a lot of people, like a lot of travelers as well, are usually like, yeah, just skip Tirana, just go to like other cities in Albania. Great, Tirana is just, you know, whatever. You go there to say, oh, I've been to Tirana, basically. So yeah, have tried sending money through the mail. One mail. How safe is visiting Serbia and Croatia? I mean, very safe. Listen, in any Balkan state, you're gonna be completely fine. There's no like really scammers, except for like the taxi scammers. And you know, the only, I wouldn't say the only crime, but you know, crime on the lowest level, like street crime, is not really a thing. Like, here's the thing, right? Crime happens on a higher level, like corruption, mafia, government, that type of thing. As a tourist, as like a meager peasant living your daily life, the chances of you know, encountering like some sort of crime is very, very low. So you visiting, you shouldn't have anything to worry about, you know. The only crime you should worry about is if you get involved in drugs. Another reason not to do drugs is because then, you know, people might actually go after you, you know, you get involved in that world. But even then, you know, you'd have to be high up, like a drug lord or like some sort of ghoul dealing drugs to actually have to worry. So, you sound like Simon Henriksen from Far Cry. You know who that is. I know Far Cry, but I know Simon, but I'll take it as a compliment, man. Andrew Tate bullshit. Organized crime, Andrew. Yeah, like, it's same in Romania. Like, you really don't have to worry about, like, the days of like, haha, wallet snatching are far gone. It's just a meme because it was a thing in the 90s and early 2000s, if even, right? So like, it's very, very safe unless you go to like a couple of select few parts in Bucharest maybe, right? Or like other parts of Romania, you know, that unfortunately like gypsy neighborhoods, low income, you know, low-key slums. But even then, you know, I've been to Patarat, nothing happened, you know. So like, it's fine. It seems like to where I live. You want to get doxxed, man? I wouldn't do that. So, when to expect you in Japan? Great videos, by the way. Thank you so much, Schindler. I already was. Videos, I don't know. I gotta get back into making the travel videos. I did a Jordan one, wasn't very popular. Next video, I'll try either doing like Poland or Latvia or Georgia, one of those. Whatever, I talk with my team to see what would they like to edit, what we think is gonna get views. But yeah. But otherwise, I'll definitely come to Japan more often because I really liked it. I really enjoyed my time over there, and I'm actually starting to learn Japanese again, which is finding out the joys of counting in Japanese. Just great, because they have over 500 ways to count a thing depending on like the most bullshit of things. If a thing is alive or dead, if a thing is like an alive big thing or a alive small thing, or a big unalive thing or a big unalive thing, or if it's a thing that's shaped like a pencil, or if it's a thing that's shaped like paper. There's so many bullshit ways to count. It's ridiculous. But and the thing is, you gotta learn all of that. Otherwise, you know, they're gonna look at, oh, look at this guy. He can't speak Japanese. You know, you know, it's not like, you know, in Hungarian where like the mechanics are complex and that's what makes it hard. Japanese is like, oh, you just have to memorize the shit ton of things. How it works, simple. It's just you have to, oh, there's a different way to say this verb, and if you say like for this, even though you'll be understood, it's technically incorrect. Like you gotta say it different, so you gotta memorize like basically, I would say, a different language skins. So yeah, counting Japanese versus Hungarian. I mean, Hungarian is just easy. It's always the same. In Japanese, like I said, you have to change basically in 500 ways, like the numbers. It's not. It's more of a cop-out to say that, but some you have to change, and it's like really ridiculous. Just a pain in the ass. Any hidden shrines in Japan you want to visit? I mean, I went to some, but I'll be honest regarding the shrines. After you see a couple, they all start kind of looking the same. It's kind of like, you know, you go to Turkey and you see a mosque and you're like, holy shit, this is beautiful. Then you go to another one, you're like, holy shit, this is beautiful as well. You go to another one, it's like, okay, this is cool, you know, again, this type of thing. Then you go again, it's like, okay, I've seen this, can we see something else? And then you go again, it's like, okay, they all look the same at this point, you know. It's kind of like how it is seeing the shrines in Japan. Like, they're nice, but they all look the same. Would you go to Serbia state of Kosovo again? I like how you put that in like that. Yeah, actually, goddamn, just as it green. Thank you, Cluj bus driver, for crossing my road. That's 10,000 years of bad luck. Okay, let's go this way, actually, fuck it. Let's go to a nice route. Yeah, I'm actually talking with a couple of friends to go to Kosovo again, because I have a friend who wants to visit basically everywhere in the Balkans, and he's really obsessed with going to Lefani, Kosovo. So, you know, we're planning on doing it. Maybe I'll do a stream there as well. Why not? Bring back drinking streams. You know what? Fuck it. Next stream, drinking stream. Should I do it in public as well? You know what? I should just go to a bar and do it over there. Why not? We can do it there. That'll be fun. Will there be a Yugoslav Wars episode on Slovenia? I mean, not really. It's an 11-day war. No one cares. Maybe an 11. I don't even know how long it was. It was short, okay, and it was like anticlimactic. It was like, you know, the edging war. That's how I would call it. The edging war with no climax. Who cares? That's what it feels like. Bosnia, now that was a climax if there ever was one. You know, hell yeah. Oh fuck. Never beating the Gunnar allegations now. Public drinking, yes, public drinking. Hell yeah, public drinking. But I mean public drinking, I mean outside, you know, just so we're clear. I'm not gonna bum around. You know, it's illegal. Unlike in Japan. Japan, you can drink in public, no problem. You even have to hide your drink. Amazing country. You just see like you just see like these salarymen outside, like even on a train, just fucking drinking, and they drink like these not refreshment drinks, but like these 0.5 liters drinks that are like 9% alcohol, and you don't even taste it. It's like basically drinking almost wine without it tasting like wine, but it tastes like juice, like cold soda. They fucking drink that and they're, you know, wasted, and then they go to work. Good for them, you know, living the life. Alcoholism in Japan. Hi, Anwar Hoja, Alexander Christian, yeah, like, it's insane. If you've mentioned this before, please ignore. Any problems with the outro? I think it's been missing lately. No, just like the last video. There's a mistake. I fixed it, but then I broke it again the same way. It was stupid. It was very stupid on my part. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I somehow did. Damn, someone's playing music. Janusz, please make a throw singing video, if only. I miss clear, strong, great flavor. Yeah. No, like I said, Japan is on a whole other level. Like, you know, we Europeans like to say, oh, we're big drinkers. Dude, in Japan, in Tokyo, after 11 p.m., the streets are lined with drunk people lying on the ground. You just see like tons of cans, like trash all over, cigarette butts, cigarette boxes. In Osaka, in Tokyo, they don't even care. They're like down, you like in the morning you'll walk and you'll see someone, basically not even a homeless guy, just a really drunk bachelor who's sitting on the sidewalk holding his head, regretting the last night. Like, when it comes to drinking, they put Europeans to shame. They get fucking drunk. They get destroyed. They, you know, in Serbian you would say usvinjes. They become pigs, you know. They get destroyed of alcohol. You know, God bless the Japanese. Absolute party animals. They can't speak English for shit, so, you know, I don't speak Japanese yet. So, you know, I couldn't join in on them because not even the young people do. But if I did, I know I would just end up, God knows, somewhere in rural Japan that night, blacked out, probably covered in my own, you know, pool of vomit. And next day I'd have one of the worst hangovers ever and have to come back, you know, to my hotel from rural Nipponbashi or wherever the hell, all the way to Tokyo. That long walk of shame. And I'd be very happy about it. So yeah, we need to step up our game. No, literally, Shibuya meltdown videos are the best. It is like that. Like, Shibuya is fucking insane, dude. It's they know how to party. They know they're living the good life, man. I live in England and the pub culture is too much here. Yeah, like, you know how, like, you know, those far-right YouTubers or like the far-right grifters, I'll say, you know, like Paul Joseph Watson and like those guys, when they're like, oh, the West is fallen, look at the degeneracy in you know, the West, look at all England, you know, all these people are drinking, they're on drugs, oh, look at the streets of London, they whatever. Tokyo is even worse. Literally even worse. Not even at the same time period. Like 10 a.m. people are already like lying in the streets in their own vomit. Maybe they're not on drugs, but they drink more enough than you think they would be. So you know, the East has fallen, guys. It's over. The West is still standing compared to Japan. Yeah. Here's $1 million question. Timisoara versus Cluj, Napoca versus Yash. I already answered that. Cluj all the way, baby. Paul Joseph misogynist. Yeah, dude. Like, I think there was like all other allegations against him, like being really weird to this other chick, Lauren Southern, who also is a grifter. So that's funny. That's fucking hilarious, dude. I don't know. I just don't get grifters, man. Like, your entire existence is about like rage baiting of like, oh, look how bad things are, oh, we're falling apart, oh, get mad over this. They make money, you know. Do you think they're angry over it? No, they're like using your emotions to basically get you riled up so you watch their shit and you can like comment. It's stupid. Like Ian Miles Chung as well, they all live out of that. Do you think they care about the situation? No, they don't. And they're artificially making it look worse than it actually is. Like, I'm not saying there aren't problems, of course there are, and both the right and left have like grievances regarding things. Do I agree with all of them? No, but I agree with like some of them. I don't agree like to the full extent of things. I know, very centrist, right? Oh, I'm kind of like want to puke from just listening to myself. But, you know, things aren't as bad. If you're like in this mindset of like, oh, everything's horrible, you know, we're all doomed, you're not gonna live a great life. You know, if everything is doomed at the end of the day, at least try and be happy so you go down like singing with the ship. You know, what point is there to be like, oh, we're doomed, I'm gonna die, and having the mindset for like years and years until you actually die. At least be like happy, you know, just fuck it, like whatever, I'm gonna die, who cares? You know, that's my mindset of it. You know, if you can't do anything about it, you know, fuck it. You can't do anything about it. Make the best for yourself. Who cares at the end of the day? You know? Like, yeah. Ferencváros or Újpest. Ferencváros, Fradi. So yeah. I'm being... I guess the Japanese, if anything. Oh, man. There you go. This is Romania. The West doesn't want it all. The media doesn't want to show you the quiet parts. The parts Andrew Tate is too scared to go in, you know. So yeah, what's your favorite dish you tried in India? Shit. I liked butter chicken up to the point where I didn't get food poisoning from it. It was pretty good, not gonna lie. I had those balls with like peas and water. Thought that was the most disgusting thing ever. Other stuff, what was it? That spinach one with cheese. I think that was pretty good as well. I like that. Have you been to India? Yeah, once and never again. I'll get into that in a video sometime in the future, whenever that's gonna be. Chisinau is low-key underrated. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's... Listen, Chisinau, no middle class. It's just, you know, you're either rich, so you go to like the fancy places, or you're poor, so you go to like, you know, holes in the wall where they sell beer and you're happy. You know, those are your two options in Chisinau. Like, not a whole lot. I have no idea where I am at this point. I'll just keep walking. You can never go wrong if you just go straight. That's my philosophy. Always was, always will be. Where are you in Cluj right now? I have no idea, dude. Somewhere in like the suburbs, basically. Let's see if I can go back. That's... I think it's like a main road up ahead. But yeah, I live here and I don't like it. I mean, fair enough, man. Go to Târgu Mureș. That's a city. They have the best zoo in all of Romania. They use an open air toilet in India. Oh dude, yeah, it's horrible. There was this one thing that I found really disgusting. This was like in the center of Delhi. So basically there's this one street which is just like a produce market, and they sell the produce on the floor. They put a towel, if they do. Usually they do, but sometimes they don't. Also, go to Jamaica or Barbados too, will love it. Thank you again for the 2 British pounds, Ironheart. I appreciate it. But you know, and in the beginning of the street there's this public toilet, which isn't even, you know, it's just like you can see anyone pissing, and it's like one of those piss thingies. Oh shit, god damn, 1,000 Czech crowns. Let's make it. Why not, man? Why not? You bribed me, so now I gotta do it. Reach out over Twitter, or no, not Twitter. Twitter I have. Reach out over Instagram, and we'll make something happen. Why not? You gotta. If you bribe me, you know, I can't bitch out against it. But there's this public toilet where they had those like piss things for men. But the thing was, it wasn't connected by anything at all. So you're pissing in it, and it's just going out on the street onto the produce. And people were going and pissing there, and the people who were selling the produce didn't see any issues with it. So yeah, not one of the greatest things I've seen in Delhi. And the worst part was this was in the center of Delhi. So, you know, like, Indians, they can't even be mad like, oh no, you didn't go to, you know, the nice parts of Delhi. You went to the not suburbs, you went to the fucking slums, so you would talk shit about India. No, man. I went all across like Indian cities trying to see, okay, where's like the middle class, where's like, you know, a place that isn't full of trash, that, you know, isn't full of people who are, you know, harassing me, trying to find like, you know, middle class of India, see how they live as well, because I was thinking, oh, I'm only seeing where the poor people live. Had real trouble finding it, you know. So I don't know, what really was a negative experience in India overall. Just, you know, a lot of anti-hygienic stuff, and I really didn't like it. So yeah, you're in Romania, did they steal your wallet? Ha 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 ha, haven't heard that one before. Ah ha ha ha. See, the entirety of Romania is laughing, bro. The streets are filled with laughter. You do good voices. Oh, thank you very much. Thoughts on Brazil? One of the few places I'm afraid to go to, because I feel like, okay, since I have like the camera out and recording, I feel like I'd probably get my shit stolen, and I never see it again. And I'm really not in the mood to replace stuff, you know. As you can tell, with me not buying a what's it called, a stabilizer, I don't have a whole lot of money to spend on equipment, so I'd rather not go to Brazil. What do you do for finance? Is being a YouTuber enough for traveling all those countries? Yeah, honestly. Like, I used to make way less, so I would just like save up. Now I'm being a bit decadent in a way, but I have to go back to my old shit. But yeah, being a YouTuber full-time, more than enough to travel. If you live in Eastern Europe, like, I'll be honest, I make less than, you know, like what the average US person makes, and I'm still able to travel a shit ton, because the thing that matters is where you live. Like, here's the thing, if you can work remotely, you should, and move to a less expensive country. I know it's called gentrification or whatever the fuck, but at the end of the day, you gotta think of you. You know, those people that, you know, are being gentrified, sucks for them, but you gotta think of yourself. You can't really help them in that case. So if you can go to like Eastern Europe, Southeast Asia, you know, and work off your computer, do it. You'll save up a lot of money, and then you can see in the future what you're gonna do with it. If you want, you can then travel. If you wanna, like, you know, open up your own business, you will be able to do it. You'll save yourself a lot of time, and you'll save a lot of more money in that time. So I wholeheartedly recommend you do it. So financial advice, like, if I was living in the US, I would be making ends meet. I wouldn't be saving up money, and I would, you know, probably be bitching about the housing crisis and whatnot. Meanwhile, I move here and it's like I can afford, you know, a decent sized apartment and don't have to spend my entire paycheck on rent, which wouldn't be the case if I lived like in a major US city, where more than half of what I make would go just on rent. So yeah. If you can gentrify, gentrify. Have you ever heard of Chirac or the Bronx? Of course, classic US memes. Beer at Toscana? I have no idea. I wish I could. Yeah, I mean, some people can't, and you know, it sucks. If you can, do it. If you can't, well, if you can't, you can't, you know. It sucks. There you go, nice church in the middle of the street. They're claiming in some states you need 200,000 years to live in the US. I mean, yeah, you do, honestly. In some places, to live on the same standard, you know, comfortably, you do need that money, because you can't go out as much, you can't travel, a lot of shit goes on rent, groceries, and car maintenance. Like, it's like, yeah, you sure earn a lot more, but you also spend a lot more. So as a whole, you're not earning that much more than, you know, compare someone to like Romania or somewhere else that has like lower salaries. Lena tried to play Jedi mind tricks with Wash Wash. What does it mean? I'm gay, basically, that's what it means. Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see to be maybe back online next week. Video is gonna be on Wednesday, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you all the members for coming up, and thank you all for watching. My name was Janos, and you've watched Living Ironically in Europe.